हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम बात करेंगे एक्सेल इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन के बारे में। ये वीडियो एक्सेल इंटरव्यू प्रैक्टिस सीरीज़ का फर्स्ट असाइनमेंट है। इस सीरीज़ के बाकी वीडियोस को देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें। इस असाइनमेंट में हम प्रैक्टिस करेंगे क्वेश्चंस बेस्ड ऑन कंडीशनल फॉर्मेटिंग, लॉजिकल ऑपरेटर्स एंड कंडीशनल फंक्शंस। So let's start this assignment and watch till end. In this assignment, we have 4 different sheets with some questions. We have to solve it. In first sheet, we have one table which is a sales data, which is containing columns related to order date, region, customer name, item, number of unit cost and total cost. In first question, we have to calculate the total cost, where total cost equal to unit cost into number of units. Just we have to multiply unit cost with number of units. Like this. First question is done. In second question, we have to log this data sheet and we have to set the password as 123. So how to log any sheet? Just right click on any sheet tab, go for protect sheet. Here give password, I am giving 123. Click OK. Enter one more time 123. Click OK. Our sheet is protected now and all the editing things are hidden. We can't edit anything. So to protect it, just right click on the data sheet tab, go for unprotect sheet and give the same password as 123. Here now we can edit. The second part is also done. Third question is apply conditional formatting. We have to apply conditional formatting and highlight the unit cost column. So where is the unit cost column? Here. We have to apply conditional formatting in unit cost column. We have to make it in red color where the unit cost is greater than 10. We have to find the unit cost is greater than 10. First select, go for conditional formatting, go for highlight cell rule, go for greater than, and here just type greater than 10 and give it a red color. Click OK. All the numbers which are greater than 10 are colored now. Third part is done. In fourth question, we have to apply conditional formatting and highlight the number of units column. Here we have the number of units column. We have to format it in green color where the number of unit lies between 30 and 65. So we have to find the highlight cell which is in between 30 and 65. Click OK. But before it, just change the color to green. Click OK. Here we are done. Fourth question is done. In fifth question, we have to sort the table in descending order of total cost. For this, first select the whole table, go for data, go for filter, and here we have the total cost column and we have to filter it in descending. So just click on this arrow, go for largest to smallest, and here we are done. Fifth question is done. In sixth question, we have to convert the order date type from date to long date. Here we have order date in short format. We have to convert it in long format. How we can do that? Just select the date range, go for date and select the long date. We have to expand it here. Here we can see that short date is converted into long date. Sixth question is done. In seventh question, we have to apply conditional formatting and give green color to customer name. First see here, we have to give green color to customer name. So first select the customer name. Okay. And what is the condition? Whose total cost is greater than 500. Okay. So go for conditional formatting, new rule, and use a formula to determine which cell to be formatted. And here we have to write a formula. The formula and condition is equal to total cost is greater than 500. Here remember one thing, we have to remove the dollar sign. Okay, so just remove the dollar sign and just choose the format. I'm choosing fill to green like this. Click OK and click OK and we are done. Every total cost which is greater than 500 is colored now, right? Question number 7 is done. In question number 8, we have to apply gradient fill and show data bar for the total cost column. For the total cost column, we have to apply gradient fill. Go for conditional formatting, go for data bar, and here we have the gradient fill like this. So these are the data bars with gradient fill, right? So the 8th question is done. Now we can go to the next sheet. Here we have one more table with similar data. And here we have questions. Question number 9. We have to give color scale heat map to the total cost column. Here is the total cost column and we have to give the color scale, which means the heat map. Go for conditional formatting, go for the color scale, choose any color scale like this. Here this color code means the highest the number is the green color and the lowest the number is in the red. Okay. 9th question is done. In 10th question, we have to give light gray color to alternate row by using conditional formatting. So in this table we have to give light gray color to alternate row, right? So how we can do it? For this you have to understood two functions, which is the mode function and the row function. Okay, so what is the mode function? Mode function will give you the remainder. If first give the number 5 and the divisor 2, it will give 1. 1 means it is the remainder, right? And what is the function row here? If you put the blank function, it will give the row number like this. So what if we combine the mode with row? Just see, I am applying mode and in number I am giving the row number like this. And I am giving divisor as 2. So here when 27 is divided by 2, the remainder is 1. And what about the 28? It is 0. Similarly, it will give a pattern which is 1 0 1 0. Okay, in Excel if we are giving 1, it means true, and wherever if it is 0, it means it is false, right? So we have to use this formula to customize our alternate row. How we can do that? First copy this formula, select the whole table, go for conditional formatting, new rule, use a formula and just paste it here, right? Go for format and choose any color, OK and OK. Here you can see wherever this formula is giving 1, that row is colored. Okay, like this you can see. We are done with the 10th question. Now go for the third sheet. In this sheet we have a data table which is containing order date, region, customer name, item, units, unit cost and total cost. And here we have some questions. Our first question is, we have to use OR and give condition. We have two condition, we have to give OR function, right? So what is the OR function? We can understood it like this. Okay, first we have to give the OR. So OR checks whether any of the argument are true. Okay, if we are giving two arguments, okay, and if any one is true, OR will give true. Okay, if both are false, only then OR will give false. I think it's clear. So our first condition is total cost is greater than 100. Okay, so total cost is greater than 100. It means the first condition is true. Okay, what is the second condition? Unit cost is less than 10 and the unit cost is less than 10. Of course this condition is also true. It means the OR will give true. We can drag it down for all. Where it is giving false, it is not giving false because here any one condition is true. But suppose I am changing this and this also. I am going to change this as 50 and the unit cost is 15. So it is giving false. Why it is giving false? Because this condition is false and this condition is also false. Only then OR will give false. Okay, in all other conditions it will give true. First question is done. Second question, we have to use AND in place of OR. Okay, we have to check. Just write AND. We can copy it like this. Just put AND here like this. So in AND, here AND is giving false. Why? Because first condition is true but second condition is false. Okay, and where it is giving true? Here both the conditions are true. That's why if both the conditions are true, then AND is true. In all other situations AND will give false. If any one is false, then AND will give false, right? So we are done with the second question. In third question, we have to calculate the sum of total cost using sum. This is the basic function, which is the sum function. Just write sum, then do the selection part. So here we are done with the third part. The fourth question is, we have to calculate the average of total cost using average function. We know the average function is average and the total cost. We are done with the fourth question. In fifth question, we have to calculate the sum of units and unit cost. We have to use sum product function. Okay, it is very interesting, right? So what we have to do, we have to calculate the sum of unit multiplied by unit cost. So first we have to multiply units and unit cost like this. Then we have to add like this. So here we are getting this, but so here we got the summation of the multiplication of two ranges. So these are the two step solution. So how we can do it in one step? We can use sum product function. Okay, so if we write sum product, then we just have to select the arrays, right? First array is this is the first range, comma, this is the second range. It is giving the same solution. So what is the sum product? Sum product is the summation of the product of two ranges. I think it's clear. Question number 5 is done. In question number 6, we have to calculate the sum of total cost of all pencils. Here we have to sum all the total cost only for the pencils. Here we have the criteria. Wherever we have the criteria in summation, we have to use sum if condition or sum if function, like this. First write sum if, select the range, our range is pencil range, then give the criteria which is pencil, and now give the summation range which is the total cost, like this. So here we are done. Here we added total costs only for the pencils. So let's verify. Here we have the pencils, here we have the pencils here, here and here, like this. Here you can see what is the sum, 1154.95. it is the same. We are done with the 6th question. And the 7th question is similar to the 6th question. You can practice it in your own. In 8th question, we have to calculate the average of total cost of all pens. We have to use average if. So just like here, we used sum if to find the summation based on some criteria. If we want to find the average based on some criteria, we can use average if. So I am just copying, and in the place of sum if I am writing average if. The range is the same, but the criteria is different. Here we have the criteria as pen, and hit the enter. Here we got the result, which is the average of all the pen. So let's verify it. We have the pen here, here and here, and the average is 471.64. it is the same. So we are done with the 8th question. In the 9th question, we have to calculate the sum of total cost of pencils sold in East region. So here we have to find the total cost, but here we have two criteria. First one is pencils and second one is the East region. Here we have the region, here we have the pencils, and we have to sum the total cost. We have two criteria here. For this we have to use sum ifs. How to use it? Just write sum ifs. First we have to give the sum range, which is the total cost column, and after this we have two criteria. So first we have to give one criteria, then the second. First we have to give the criteria as the item, and we have to give the criteria name, which is pencil. In criteria 2, first we have to choose the second criteria range, then the second criteria, which is East. and here we are done. If we want to verify where is the east and where is the pencil, we can see we have east but here not pencil, we have here east but not pencil, east but not pencil, east but not pencil. Only this is satisfying both the conditions. That's why the total cost is 189.05. It is verified. We are done with the ninth question. In second question, we have to calculate the sum of total cost of pens sold in central region. It is same as the ninth question. And similarly, if we want to add one more criteria, if we have one more criteria, we can use the criteria range 3 like this. So we are done with the 10th part also. Now go for the last sheet. In this sheet, we have some other type of data which is about gender, group, level of education and the course completion. After this, we have math score, reading score, writing score and the total score. And we have to find gradient percentage, right? In first question, we have to calculate the average math score of male students, right? So here we have to calculate the average of math score of male students. So how we can do that? Just select equal to average if first we have to give the criteria range, which is the gender. First select the range, then give the range, the criteria as male, and we have to give the average range. Average range of what? Math score, like this. So the average math score of male students are 64.5. We can verify it. Here we have the male students, we have some male student here and the average is 64.5. Here we are done. In second question, we have to calculate the average reading score of female students who belongs to group D. Here we have to find the average of female who is belong to group D. So here we have two criteria. That's why we have to use average ifs. So I hope you understood it and you can do it. In the question 3, we have to fill the grade column. Here is the grade column by using ifs condition. Refer to the grade table. Here we have the grade table and we have to use ifs function. So what is the ifs function? Ifs function checks, okay, if we are giving one condition and if that condition is satisfied, we can give one value, and if this condition not satisfied, we can give another criteria. Okay, so how we can use it? First we have this table, right? We have to use this table. In this table we have if marks is greater than 200, we have to give grade as A. So we have to compare. If total score is greater than 200, then we have to give the value. So what is the value? Value is A. If we are giving the value in text, we have to give it in double quotation. If it is a number, we can skip the double quotation. After that, here we don't have only the here we don't have only the one condition, we have one more condition. If the total score is greater than 151, we have to give B. So just put a comma. We have to give the logical test 2, which is the score is greater than 151. Here, one more to remember, if the score is not only greater than 151, it is the greater than 150. Okay, then the value and the grade is B. Similarly, logical test 3, if total score is greater than 100, then we have to give the grade as C. But if the total score is less than equal to 100, then we have to give grade as D, like this. So here the total score is 97, which is in this slab, and the grade is D. So let's verify it. Here we have 251, which is greater than 200, grade A. 164, it is between here, the grade is B, so it is right. We are done with the third question. In fourth question, we have to calculate the maximum of the total score. Here we have the total score, we have to find the maximum. How we can use it? How we can find it? We can use the max function. Use max function, just give the range. It will give the highest value, which is 266 here. Fourth question is done. In fifth question, we have to calculate the minimum of the total score. Just like the maximum, we can use minimum function. We can give the range, and here we have the minimum. Here we have the minimum score, which is 97. Fifth question is done. In question 6, we have to calculate the third highest reading score. So how we can do it? We can use large function. And in large function, first we have to give the reading score, which is here, the range. Then if we want the third highest, we can give 3. And we have 70 as the third highest reading score. We can verify it. The first highest is 88, then 85, then 70. Yes, it is correct. Sixth question is done. In seventh question, we have to find what is the fourth smallest writing score. Similarly, with the large function, we can use small function. We have to give the range first, which is the writing score. Then if we want the fourth smallest writing score, we have to give 4. If we want the second lowest, we can give 2. But in this question, we want fourth smallest writing score. I am giving 4. Here we have the answer. Seventh question is done. In eighth question, we have to find what is the rank of the student whose total score is 186. Here we have the score 186. We have to find the rank. What is the ranking of this student? How we can find it? In Excel, we have rank function for this. In rank function, first we have to give the number, and the number is 186. And then we have to give the reference, which is the range. Just select it like this. After this, what we want? We want ranking in the descending order or ascending order. Here we want in the descending order. So choose 0, click OK. So what is the rank of the student whose total score is 186 is 6th rank. So how we can verify it? So what is the highest number? The highest number is 266. So what will happen if we change it to 266? The rank is 1. It means this formula is working fine. 8th question is done. In 9th question, we have to calculate the percentage. Okay, how we can do it? We can just put 97 divisible by 300. Since the total score is 300. But now it is not in percentages. How we can convert it? So just click on the percent sign here, and if you want the decimal places also, you can expand it from here, and we can drag it down like this. Here we are done with the 9th question. In 10th question, we have to mark the highest percentage in red color. Here we have some percentages. What is the highest? Highest is the 88. Here we can see, since the data is very small, but what if we have a large data? We can just select the range, go for conditional formatting, go for top bottom rules, select top 10 item, change it to only 1 and give it a red color. Here the maximum value is converted into the red color formatting. So we are done with the 10th question. I hope this video will help you in the preparation of your Excel interview. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button and the like button, and if you want this file for the practice purpose, I will give a link in the description and the comment box. And to see more videos of this series, which is the Excel interview practice series, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.